we're trying to make it look like I got ready, but like I only have 15 minutes, but I really took 2 hours.
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the end.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to try something that's been on trend. It keeps popping up on my trending tab on YouTube, and it's called the fox eye. And I'm like, what the heck is fox eye? So I look it up. First it's a surgery, and then I realize it's makeup too. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this fox eye, and also I want to show my brown girls how to do it, because all the tutorials I watched or that kept popping up were of Caucasian fair girls. So I just wanted to show you guys how it would look on us and that we can slay it too. Okay, makeup is not limited. Okay, it is not. So if you want to see how to get this look, go ahead and thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching. Alrighty guys, so let's get into this look. I'm about to pin my hair back. Can you guys believe I have the same hairstyle again? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Today I'm going to be trying out the fox eye trend. I'm going to go ahead and start with my brows. You guys know my brows are pretty simple. I'm just going to brush them up. I like that bushy kind of look. I think I've been doing my brows differently overall since I started, well, not since I started, since I did my brow lamination. I just brush it up versus when I used to brush it up in the front and then down. And I just think it makes my brows look a lot better, and it's a lot easier to fill in. And I'm using the Urban Decay Brow Beater in the shade, before I forget. Oh, it doesn't say, it still doesn't say. Oh, neutral brown. So I'm gonna do that. And please excuse my nails. I know they look horrible, but acetone is literally sold out everywhere. And I just ordered a nail remover kit, so hopefully it's here. It's been shipped, so hopefully it's here in the next few days. I will be press-on shorty for a while. It's kind of hard for me to work with press-ons. I could like be cute with press-ons, but like doing hair and stuff like that, it's just a struggle. So we'll see, but these nails will be looking right, that's for sure. This is definitely my struggle brow, but we're gonna make it work. I like to use my Too Faced concealers for my brows. I do switch it out. It doesn't matter what concealer you use, but typically I will grab these. And I say these because I mix chai and butterscotch, or chestnut and butterscotch, because butterscotch is too white and then the other one is like my skin tone. So when I mix it, it's like perfect. And a lot of people ask me what brow brush this is. This is a Morphe M432 brush. I like this brush. You don't have to, I mean, I think this is pretty cheap, but e.l.f. has a brush like this. But honestly, from experience, it just doesn't last as long. After a few washes, it starts to get really thick, which makes it hard for you to get a precise brow. But any flat brush, I prefer a flat brush because I feel like it makes my lines a little bit sharper, especially when my brows start to grow out. I'm able to like finesse it a little bit more. So this pretty much completes my brow, which was not the focus of the video, but you guys seem to like my brows, so I thought I would leave it in the video. If you guys want an in-depth brow tutorial, let me know. I was thinking of doing like a video on like the basics, like brows, lashes, and just focus on that versus doing a whole face. So that you guys can have something to reference to on my channel, because I know sometimes like my full face tutorials could be a lot. It's like you want to learn how to do it, but if you don't really know how to do certain things, it could be hard. So just let me know. I really don't like filming videos like that because I feel like they've already been done, but I mean everybody just doesn't know. So I don't know, it's just, you know, me thinking of different things. So let me know how you guys feel about that. I'm adding some clear brow gel. This is from CoverGirl. I love this stuff. I'm gonna take, why do I keep putting my brushes away? So I'm gonna take the rest of the concealer that's on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna apply that all over my eyelids just so that I have a blank canvas to work with, and so that my eye looks open, because you know, we're trying to go for like a feline kind of look, you know what I'm saying? I want the eyes to look very, I don't have a word for it, so. I'm just gonna take a translucent powder and set my eyes. You can use any powder. So, I just struggled to find tape because for some reason I don't have tape in my house. But yeah, I just am gonna place this however you want your eye to go. So if you want your line to be straight out more this way, put it like that. If you want it more up, angle it so it's just easier and it's less work. So I'm gonna do mine up because I really want my face to be snatched. So I'm applying that tape, not the tape in my baby hairs. Come on now. So I think this look is gonna come out way better than it did last time because I actually got a good eyeliner. So well, I hope and pray that this look comes out better than it did last time. So wish me luck. So I'm gonna be taking my NYX Jumbo eyeliner. You can use any black liner. Just make sure that it's smooth and blendable but sets, because you don't want your liner moving around. You want a liner that gives you enough time to blend but is gonna stay in place when it's time to stay in place. So I'm just used to working with this because it's super creamy and I know that when I set it, it's gonna move. I don't really care for this too much in the waterline, but then I also don't like anything in the waterline. So, but anyways, all I'm gonna do is like create a wing. And I also like using the tape for this step because you won't have to make it so perfect. The tape is gonna do that for you. So I'm just gonna create a line, and because it's going up against the tape, it's gonna be sharp. And I'm gonna bring it back in. You might wanna do this with a sharpened pencil. And then I just am gonna stop halfway into my eye. So you don't wanna bring it all the way in because that's gonna close your eye. This is gonna open your eyes. And I might have made this line a little too long, but whatever, it's not that deep. This one is too far in. And again, this doesn't have to be a perfect look. This is all about creating shapes and shadows and kind of like an illusion. So now I'm gonna take a really small flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna blend that out. Very lightly though, you don't wanna be rough, more so like tapping and flicking motions. And also I would like to note that you can do this with any color. If you have red liner, if you have pink liner, blue liner, you can use it and smudge it out and get this same look. I just think it's a really easy look, and it's also a statement. It gives me very much runway, you know? This is like Bella Hadid's like signature look. So I really wanted to try this because I feel like I don't see a lot of black girls doing this kind of look, especially when I was looking this up on YouTube. It was a lot of like Caucasian girls. So I was like, let me try this Fox trend because we can do it too. You want to blend it out, but you don't want to smudge it out to the point where you don't see what you did, okay? I'm gonna be using my ColourPop CHOLA eyeshadow palette because it's gonna have every color that I need for this look. And I'm gonna take the black, and it's called Little Smoky, and you want to set this liner. And setting it is also gonna intensify it too, so love that. And if you want to do this look and you want it to be more to be a little bit softer, not so intense, because black can be pretty intimidating, You can go with a brown liner and layer with brown shadows. It will look just as good, but I wanted to do black today because I just feel like, why not? So now I'm gonna take this small brush. This is a Morphe M506. And I'm just going to, it looks like this, by the way. It's like literally a super tiny blending brush. So I'm going to blend that out. Again, remember this look is all about being super effortless and blended. I literally hate, like, the way my room is positioned. It's right in front, like the sun moves all day in my room. Like no matter what time I film, it moves all day. So annoying. But anyways, just gonna go ahead and blend that out and make sure this is smooth so it's not making it bumpy. And I know this looks so scary right now and it probably looks so bad. I'm just okay, trust the process. And already this is looking better than the last time I did it. I love this look because I feel like there's no right and wrong. You can't really do it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be messy, but whatever. So now I'm gonna go in with this dark brown shade and it's called Ruka. And I'm gonna blend that on top of the black. And that's literally going to soften this out and give it some dimension. You guys see that? And I focus it more on the wing and then I bring that extra product inwards. I don't keep adding too much product. It's more so of a blending type of situation, which I know a lot of you guys are like, Tasha, blending is the hard part, but baby, you need to get it together, okay? Blending is what you need to do. I'm gonna take this shade. It's like a brown that's like closest to my skin tone. This is called Loca, and I'm gonna place that right on top. And it's literally a gradient wing. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Last time I recorded this, I tried to like zoom in just on my eyes and it just looks so weird. I just couldn't. And now I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and just really blend it out as much as possible so that it's not too concentrated now that I have the look that I want. And go like that. So slowly you're gonna want to take off this tape and look at that. Oh my gosh, sharp. And it just looks so good. It just has like a nice transition. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better than last time. So you can leave it like this if you want and just continue with your face and call it a day. Or you can add like a matte. I think a matte would look good. It will kind of open the inner corners of your eyes a little bit more. Last time I did this look, I used this shade from the Morphe palette. And it's literally like a, let me put it on the back of my hand. It's like a iridescent kind of shade. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it just gave me like this twinkle. So I'm trying to debate if I want to do that or if I want to do matte. I think I want to do a matte. Because I think the girls, I think we want to stick to one palette, right? So I'm going to take this shade Lil B because it is a matte, but it's not like that stark white matte. And I'm just going to lightly apply that here. And keep in mind, this isn't a super concentrated look and I'm not looking for payoff. I'm looking just for like dimension in a look. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, don't sit here and be like, it's not showing up. Like, look at the difference. It's just opened it a little bit more and gave it a cleaner look. So don't sit here talking about stuff, it's not working. Girl, we're trying to make it look like I got ready, but like I only have 15 minutes, but I really took 2 hours. All I'm doing is taking it and like applying it on my tear duct and like over the wing. I'm not disrupting the wing because we don't want to mess up that blend that we did. So already I freaking love my eyes. So now it's time to skin prep. Today I'm gonna go in with my Banana Eye Cream by Ole Henriksen. And oh, I just feel like it's gonna be a good day. I think I bought this the last Sephora sale, I think, or maybe I just paid for it, but I don't grab for it. I don't think it's revolutionary. Like, it's cool, it's an eye cream. I've never used an eye cream really, but like, I just don't get the hype that everybody's talking about. Let me know what you think about this. And oh my gosh, so I ordered hella stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff. Ordered enough stuff from Sephora. So if you guys want a video on that too, what I bought from my Sephora VIB sale, let me know, because I bought products that I've never tried. That's what I do every time. And now I'm gonna go in with my Nivea Soft Cream Moisturizer. Guys, I apologize for my lighting, but I promise you it will be fixed soon. Soon. And very soon, okay? I've really been liking this moisturizer under makeup. I can't explain it, but it's just like amazing. So now I'm gonna be going in with my Fenty Hydrating Primer because I picked it up the other day. And you know, it just reminded me of all the good times we had. It's like, I don't know if it's showing on camera, but my eyes literally look so slanted, like, but like so effortlessly. It's not like a harsh wing liner, and I freaking love it. Like, I'm like in love right now. I'm gonna be going in with my L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and I'm in the shade 525. I do realize that it is a little bit darker, but that's how I like it. I like this foundation to be darker because I highlight, so it's just kind of like, I don't want to wash my face out too much. So I don't mind looking like a Oompa Loompa for about 5 minutes. I don't. So next I'm going to go into my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chai. But yeah, I was like ignoring this foundation for so long because I just feel like drugstore be so hit or miss, but this one was definitely a hit. So get your hands on it. You need it, girl. You need it. Like, this Chai is the shade of my skin tone or the shade of my what's supposed to be my foundation. So doing this, like, I'm basically adding my correct color back to the center of my face, but when I put this all over, it's just like I feel washed out. I feel gray. Like, I did it the other day and I used the foundation that was like exactly my skin tone, and I was like, ugh, why? So next I'm going to go into my Milani Concealer in the shade Warm Tan, just to brighten me up because I like a bright under eye, but I like my under eye to be more on the golden side. I realized that, like, I used to just put like a bright color and then I end up washing myself out and then I hate my face. It has to be a specific undertone. If it's not warm or golden, personally I'm not gonna like it. So, and I do like to let my concealer sit a little bit so that it can be a little bit thicker. And when you let it sit where you placed it, the color is really going to be more so concentrated in that area instead of spreading as much. So keep that in mind when you're like, why doesn't my concealer look woo doo woo woo woo? That's why, girl. That is why. And that's why I always blend out the center of my face first, because I don't really care for the center of my face to have too much coverage. I just want balance. So I do want that color, but I'm not looking for coverage in the center of my face, if that makes any sense. So while that's sitting for a little bit longer, I'm gonna take Sable by Too Faced and I'm going to cream contour, and don't drag it too much because this is all gonna spread, and I like to bring it up higher than my cheekbones so that I just look more snatched. And I'm gonna put a little on my forehead because, like I said, my frontal is a little lower than it's supposed to be, but whatever. And I'm gonna take this brush. It's disgusting, but it is a BH Cosmetics brush, and I've really been liking it to blend out my contour. And you guys see how much that product spreads when you start blending it out? Like, honestly, I put way too much. I'm just gonna pounce it. You want to make sure you're blending it upwards. You don't want to blend down because it's just going to drag your, like, the appearance of your face. When you blend upwards, your face looks more lifted. Like, you see how I started blending up and already this side of my face looks like up and this side is just like whatever. So you want to do that. Always blend upwards. The technique that I'm using for my face kind of goes with this eye because you want everything to just look lifted and snatched, and we want to look like Bella Hadid, okay? Because she's a bad bitch. So it's not really far-fetched from how I normally do my makeup, but you know, just getting a little bit more in depth. And then I just take the butt of my sponge and diffuse that out. I take my sponge now and blend out this concealer. And you see how it's not moving too much? It's moving just enough, but not too much to the point where my whole face is gonna be highlighted. I really just want, like, under my eye, like this little area, to be highlighted. All right, so I'm gonna be using a powder that I have not used on my channel in so long, like for real, a long time. I'm using Huda Beauty's Cunifer powder. It's really yellow, like it's like a butter yellow. Like the camera is not even picking it up. I honestly haven't used a yellow concealer in so long, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm kind of excited. So I'm just gonna use that same e.l.f. sponge and I'm just gonna press that in. Oh my gosh, I forgot how strong this smells. So I'm just going to, Noah is one of my more full coverage powders, which I'm not mad at, because if you know me, you know I like coverage under my eyes. It's not even that I really need it. I just feel like something about the under eyes just being coated does something for me. So I'm just really pressing that in. I'm not baking with it. Now we're gonna set everywhere else that we highlighted with concealer. I don't know how I feel about this yellow powder. I have Blondie too, but that's more brightening. And I also have Cinnabon, but that's like not bright enough. Come on now, this lighting is so disrespectful. So now I'm gonna take my Sephora Micro Smooth powder and I'm going to set all over my face. And I'm just pressing it in. There's no need for me to blend because I've already blended. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. So there should be no reason why you're swirling and trying to blend if you've been doing things right, sis. Now it is time to bronze, and I'm going to be using Coco Naughty by Fenty. And again, whenever I do my cream contour, I don't like to go in with anything darker than Coco Naughty simply because I've already actually contoured, so I'm not really looking for depth. I'm literally warming up my face. So yeah. And you guys always ask me about this freaking giant powder brush. This is from BH Cosmetics and it doesn't have a name on it. Oh, it's #1 and it came in the marble set. I don't know if BH may have a big brush like this on the side, but this came from BH. But I think that the quality of brushes in each set changes. I don't think BH is consistent in their brush quality, so just keep that in mind. This is a really good set though. The marble set is really good. I'm gonna be using Coco Naughty because that's the only color that I like on my nose. And I like to bring my nose contour into my brow. I just feel like it just does something. The look of it is just, it looks more polished. It looks more clean. My brow looks more snatched. So it all depends on your nose though. Everybody's nose is different, so I can't speak for everybody. But personally, I've noticed, I was struggling with contouring my nose for so long. But I've noticed that this is what works the best. Now I'm going to be taking this Nars palette. It's called Exposed and it looks like this. It's a blush palette and the consistency of this is kind of weird. It's kind of like plushy. I don't know. I just wanted to try something new today. So I'm going to just like, I really want to use this color, but I feel like it's not going to show up on me. So let me see. Because y'all know I like blush. So But I feel like the finish of this is gonna be really pretty, like a satiny finish blush. It's actually kind of showing up. Or maybe I'm just being delusional. No, it's showing up. I guess I could use this. So I'm gonna go back into this Nars palette, and it has like one highlight shade. And I'm gonna take that to highlight my nose. Please don't come for my nails. We're gonna be nice on this channel today. And yeah, exclamation point. And I'm gonna take my brush that I normally highlight with and just diffuse that. The nose is highlighted, and I think I want a little bit of this on my cheeks. I don't want to like dip into too many different palettes today and stuff, so I'm trying to keep it. Ooh, this is pretty. I'm trying to keep it in the family. And you guys know I like to only highlight on my cheeks. I don't like to like do that little C motion. I just think when you do it on the cheeks, it just looks more like wet. It looks like a glow from within. The vibe. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm just gonna spray my face with my Morphe Luminous setting spray. I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of this liner and put it like halfway through my eye. Not even halfway, just a little bit in the corner, so the corner looks more squinted. It's not as open, okay? So a little bit, okay? And that's it. Ooh, that's it. You see the difference it made? I needed it. I hate liner at the bottom, but I needed it. I'm gonna take this brown, the brown that was closer to my skin tone, and apply it underneath the eye, but like halfway. So I'm not gonna bring it all the way in. I'm just gonna keep it on the outer part. I decided to use the velour lashes in Wild Child. They look like this. And I cut off about that much of the lash, or like just enough to fit the black liner. So it's not gonna start from the inner corner. It's just gonna start from like where the black liner starts. So I already did one. And you don't wanna do a super dramatic lash because it's gonna look kind of crazy if you like have a half lash and it's only on the end. Like if there's no gradient, it's just like a lash. So as much as I would like to do something really dramatic and bold, I also don't want to look freaking stupid. So I'm just gonna do that. It's just gonna add a little oomph. And when you add the lash on the end anyway, it's such a dramatic statement because the inner part of your eye is open. So it just like, look at that, like it just looks so fluffy. Like, I love it. And these lashes are actually perfect because they look so fluffy. Like now I look, So with this look, you can do any lip color that you would like. But that's the fun of makeup. Like you can do what you want. You can do whatever you want. You can change whatever you want. I'm just here to like inspire, give you a guide, give you the blueprint. And now I'm just gonna blend out the edges because I want my lips to look plump, but I don't like that line. Do I want to keep this matte vibe, or do I want to do a glossy? I'm gonna put on ABH Nude. It's literally called Nude. A lot of you guys said that a lot of you guys have said that you can't find this when you look for it, but like it's literally nude. Do I want to leave her matte, or do I want to put a gloss? I need to pinch my lashes together. Oh crap. See what happens when it's not dry? Oh my god. I feel like it's so weird. I feel like matte gives your face more of like a cakey look. Am I tripping? When you have a gloss, you just look so much more fresh, so much more together. I'm gonna just go in with this L'Oreal lip gloss. I mean, not L'Oreal, Revlon lip gloss in Sandstorm. And I'm gonna put that on top because I just can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. Now I wish I left it matte. But I'm gonna go fix my hair, and I might come back with a matte lip. I might not, and I'll be back. So I did decide to keep the glossy lip because who would I be without a glossy lip? But I really do like how my eyes came out. Like, you see how it's like bold but soft? Like, it's really giving me that like model-esque kind of look. Like, I'm obsessed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys in my next one.